casually tossed the bills into a teacup, but when I fished them out, the brand new bills had instantly turned into old ones. I realized this method could work. So, my brother and I decided to toss all the bills into the tea. Then, we fished them out and hung them on a clothesline, blowing them dry one by one with a hairdryer. We did this because these bills were all freshly printed counterfeit money, and compared to new bills, old ones are less likely to raise suspicion. We wanted to test if the fake money would pass, so we ran straight to a nearby store. But unexpectedly, when the shopkeeper took my counterfeit bills, he instantly noticed something was off. He grabbed my brother's arm, stopping him from running away. Seeing things were going south, I rushed up and grabbed my brother, desperately trying to escape. Thankfully, the crowd helped us slip away. We thought making fake money would be easy, but we never imagined it could be recognized so quickly. I looked at the counterfeit bills in my hands, starting to reflect. I finally understood. We made a huge mistake from the start. Real bills use a special cotton-based paper which feels completely different from regular wood pulp paper, and it also makes a unique crisp sound. Also, the ink used on real bills changes color at different angles. Plus, the anti-counterfeit thread on the bills, we hadn't managed these details properly, and the designs on the bills had to be hand-drawn, because the tiny fonts on real bills can't be perfectly reproduced by even the most precise scanners. We had to rely on hand-drawing, creating the initial draft of the bill, then scaling it down for engraving, and finally polishing and chemically treating it before we could create the printing template for the bills. Since cotton-based paper is strictly controlled by the government, we couldn't buy any. We had to find a substitute with a similar feel. After several days of effort, I finally found hope in an advertising catalog. I discovered that by combining 2 sheets of paper, not only did it feel almost the same, but the thickness also matched perfectly. By bleaching the paper, printing both sides separately, punching holes in the front, inserting an anti-counterfeit thread, and gluing it together, we could form a perfect sandwich structure for the paper bill. Now, we had to solve the second issue, the color-changing ink. I came up with a plan, mixing metallic paint and ink bought from the market. The color-changing effect was nearly indistinguishable from real bills. Then, I applied a layer of varnish on the bills, making them emit a crisp sound. Finally, I dipped the bills into the tea again and left them to dry. To test the quality of our counterfeit money, we went back to that store.